Welcome here to the Cougar Den as the Grayson County Lady Cougars are about to take on Butler County in a matchup between 12th district teams. The Lady Cougars, the record of 9-10, 3-1 in district play. Butler County 3-17, 0-5 in 12th district play. Sam Gormley here with you today. As you can tell on the floor right now, they are getting ready for senior night, and we will be able to broadcast that for you here in just a few moments. So we'll be sure to bring you all of the action from senior night festivities here as Grayson County is going to be recognizing their 4 seniors on this team. We look forward to showing them off to you watching at home as they're just putting the final touches on it before we turn the program over to public address announcer Alan Dotson. So what we'll do is we'll step aside, and next time you hear from us, it'll be Alan Dotson getting you ready for senior night here at Grayson County High School.
Are you looking for the best building materials in Litchfield? Look no further than Future Designs Building Materials. The builder's choice on Quarry Road has everything you need to build your dream home. Jim writes, "I'm so glad I came to Future Designs for my new roof. The staff was so helpful and knowledgeable, and they made sure I got the right materials for my needs. Thanks, Jim." Future Designs is more than just a building materials store. Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield. FDBM.net.
Building on experience.
Welcome to the 2023 Grayson County High School Volleyball Senior Night. Our first senior, Alyssa Finley. Alyssa is being escorted by her mother, Stacy Finley, and her son, Grayson Finley. Alyssa has played for 5 years. Her future plans are, "I'd like to be a trophy wife. But if that doesn't work out, I plan to get my business degree and open my own children's boutique." Role models that inspire Alyssa are my mom, because she will always tell me how it is to my face, but pray for me behind my back. Alyssa's favorite Grayson County volleyball memory is our girl dinner car rides. Advice for future GCHS volleyball players: no matter what happens in your life, do not let it take away your smile. Alyssa's special message for her coach: thank you for seeing something in me that I could not see in myself, and always for being a role model and an inspiration to this team. We appreciate your passion and dedication to us. Once again, Alyssa Finley. Our second senior, Allison Masden. Allison is being escorted by her parents, David and Bethany Masden. Allison has played for 8 years. Her future plans are to attend ECTC, and she is undecided about the rest. Allison's favorite GC volleyball memory is beating Whitesville Trinity on their senior night. Role models that inspire Allison are my parents, because I have always looked up to them and wouldn't be where I am today without them. Advice for future GCHS volleyball players: never take your time on the court for granted, because before you know it, it'll be your senior night. Allison's special message for her coaches: Coach Harris and Coach Brooklyn, thank you for always pushing me to do my best on the court. Coach Bailey, thank you for always being in my corner and believing in me. You're like the older sister I've always wanted. Once again, Allison Masden. Our third senior, Riley Joe Penner. Riley Joe is being escorted by her parents, Beth and Robbie Penner, along with her sister, Hannah Penner. Riley Joe has played for 8 years with school ball and 3 years with club. Her future plans are to go to WKU and pursue a career in nursing. Role models that inspire Riley are Coach Williams. I strive to have her mentality and strive to have a close relationship with God like she does. She inspires me every day that I'm around her. Riley's favorite GC volleyball memory are suppers at Coach's house. Advice for future GCHS volleyball players are always play like it's your last. Riley Joe's special message for her coaches: thank you all for always seeing my potential. Truly don't know where I would be without every one of you all pushing me to be better. I will forever love you all. Once again, Riley Joe Penner. Our fourth senior, Ansley Schartzer. Ansley is being escorted by her parents, Gary and Amy Schartzer. Ansley has played for 8 years. Her future plans are to graduate high school and then attend the University of Kentucky on a pre-law or pre-med track. Role models that inspire Ansley are my parents and older siblings are my biggest role models, because they are always there for me and supportive no matter what. I am thankful to have an amazing family to look up to. Ainsley's favorite GC volleyball memory is getting to watch Elaine grow up with 30 big sisters. Advice for future GCHS volleyball players is to always push yourself to be the best version of you on and off the court. Ainsley's special message for her coaches: to Coach, thank you for always wanting more for me even when I didn't see it myself. To Brooklyn, thank you for being my biggest cheerleader. I am glad I have someone like you in my corner. To Bailey, thank you for sticking it out with us all these years. I am so thankful to have been coached by someone like you, and I will always look up to you. I love you. Once again, Ansley Schartzer. Let's give another round of applause for our 4 seniors. Cougar volleyball players. Congratulations, Allison.
Look around your home, and there's probably something that was made right here in Litchfield. Leggett & Platt is a worldwide corporation making a wide range of products, including sofa sleeper and reclining hardware assemblies here at home. A portion of your Ashley, Lazy Boy, or England furniture might have been made by one of your neighbors. Join the Leggett & Platt team today. We're a one-shift operation with competitive wages. Our motto is, we work hard so you can rest easy. Leggett & Platt is an equal opportunity, affirmative action, veteran, and disability employer.
Here's a simple truth about higher education.
If pursuing your purpose, doing what you really care about matters.
If having a rewarding career matters.
If a better financial future for you and your family matters.
Then higher education matters. A brighter future is within your reach. Find out how at kyhigheredmatters.org. Brought to you by this station and the Kentucky Broadcasters Association.
We had an MRI, and then all of a sudden this doctor comes in and he says to us, we have the potential here for a catastrophic event.
And he looked scared.
He looked terrified. And he's like, we got to operate now. It just all changed. Life changed.
Bryce is one of the 47 children per day who are diagnosed with cancer. Today's treatments aren't enough. To watch the rest of Bryce's story, visit childrenscancer.org/story.
Connection builds community. It grows the minds of future citizens and leaders. Connection teaches. It encourages. It builds confidence through relationships, through partnerships, through small daily acts, through high-impact programs at all levels. Connection says together, we can.
The one thing I know about Grayson County Schools, when you get the right people going in the right direction, anything's possible.
We are GC Connected.
Does the nagging pain of a sore knee, shoulder, or hip keep you from doing the things you love? Lose the pain and get back in the game with the help of Owensboro Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. Located at Twin Lakes Medical Center, Dr. Isaac Miller and Dr. Ted Rogers are your local experts for hip, knee, and shoulder problems, from minor sprains to advanced procedures. Learn more and schedule online at owensborohealth.org/ortho.
Are you looking for the best building materials in Litchfield? Look no further than Future Designs Building Materials. The builder's choice on Quarry Road has everything you need to build your dream home. Jim writes, "I'm so glad I came to Future Designs for my new roof. The staff was so helpful and knowledgeable, and they made sure I got the right materials for my needs." Thanks, Jim. Future Designs is more than just a building materials store. Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield. FDBM.net.
Building on experience.
Look around your home, and there's probably something that was made right here in Litchfield. Leggett & Platt is a worldwide corporation making a wide range of products, including sofa sleeper and reclining hardware assemblies here at home. A portion of your Ashley, Lazy Boy, or England furniture might have been made by one of your neighbors. Join the Leggett & Platt team today. We're a one-shift operation with competitive wages. Our motto is, we work hard so you can rest easy. Leggett & Platt is an equal opportunity, affirmative action, veteran and disability employer.
Connection builds community. It grows the minds of future citizens and leaders. Connection teaches. It encourages. It builds confidence. Through relationships, through partnerships, through small daily acts, through high-impact programs at all levels. Connection says together, we can.
The one thing I know about Grayson County Schools, when you get the right people going in the right direction, anything's possible.
We are GC Connected.
Welcome back here to Grayson County High School, where the Grayson County Lady Cougars are about ready to get underway here against the Lady Bears of Butler County. Grayson County a record of 9-10, 3-1 in 12th district play, whereas Butler County enters with a record of 3-17. They are 0-5 in 12th district play. Sam Gormley here with you. We had senior night earlier. Great ceremony as always, bringing you all of the action from senior night. These two teams met back a couple of weeks ago, back on the 5th of September, and it was Grayson County that dominated in the matchup, winning 3-0, 25-8, 25-14, 25-7, and the expectations are still the same. And Grayson County is playing their best volleyball of the year. Last night, tough loss to Owensboro Catholic, who on any given day very well could be the best team in the entire region. Really talented volleyball team. So it's no shame in losing to a program of that caliber in Owensboro Catholic. But you think back to last Tuesday, they made the trip up to Whitesville and won in 5 sets against the defending district champs, and an argument could be made maybe the best team in the entire region in Whitesville Trinity, as they spoiled their senior night winning that. And that was a Whitesville Trinity team that Grayson County faced in August, and it really wasn't competitive. So it was 3-0, an easy win for the Lady Raiders in that matchup. So hopefully things are starting to turn in the positive direction for the orange and blue of Grayson County. The players you'll need to know for Butler County, it is Miley Franzel. She has 44 kills on the season, 22 kills for Lily Glass, 27 for Madison Jones. For Grayson County, it's Riley Penner right off the top, 180 kills on the year. She's got 16 blocks, 26 assists, 213 digs. Her sister, Hannah Penner, one of the top servers in the region with 41 aces on the season as well. We should have a great matchup here between these two teams. I know they are getting ready to announce the starting lineups. I'm sure we're going to have a national anthem of sorts too. So what we'll do is we'll get ready to step aside and have all of the action from Grayson County and Butler County in a 12th district matchup after this, as this is Grayson County High School Volleyball on K105.
Does the nagging pain of a sore knee, shoulder, or hip keep you from doing the things you love? Lose the pain and get back in the game with the help of Owensboro Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. Located at Twin Lakes Medical Center, Dr. Isaac Miller and Dr. Ted Rogers are your local experts for hip, knee, and shoulder problems, from minor sprains to advanced procedures. Learn more and schedule online at owensborohealth.org/ortho.
No matter what you're up against, we have your back.
We are United Way.
We are neighbors, helping neighbors.
In communities around the world, when disaster strikes,
We get you back on your feet.
We help children build brighter futures.
We've been here for over 135 years.
but now our work is more important than ever.
Join us.
Join your neighbors.
Join United Way.
Some days are just better than others.
I think you should go talk to someone.
It's not that easy.
Have you been thinking about suicide? You can talk to me, Dad.
It's been a tough couple of months.
The governor has declared a state of emergency, and evacuation is now underway as the storm approaches. The National Weather Service has issued a warning as it monitors the storm through the following counties that are fortune seekers.
Convoy of Hope is ready to help you prepare for the next storm. Visit convoy.org/prepare.
Welcome back here to Grayson County High School, where the Lady Cougars of Grayson County are about ready to roll against the Lady Bears of Butler County. As you see, they're announcing the starting lineups right now for both of these teams. As this is a matchup here for Grayson County, trying to build upon what they've been playing, especially because you look this weekend, this Lady Cougar team is going to be playing in the Soki Slam down at Allen County, Scottsville, where they're already scheduled to play at 9 a.m. on Saturday against Monroe County, at noon against Warren East, and against Lexington Sayre at 1 o'clock. And then they could play up to 2 more, maybe even 3 more games as well on those games down there at Allen County. Scottsville would be a good test because, listen, it's wild to say that we're inching closer towards the 12th District Tournament. That'll be here absolutely before we know it. It was senior night before the matchup as they recognized Riley Penner, Allison Masden, Alyssa Finley, and Ansley Schartzer before the matchup. Your coaching matchup for Butler County, it is Sarah Kelly, and for Grayson County, it is Kelly Harris. As it's time for volleyball in Litchfield here between the Grayson County Lady Cougars and the Lady Bears of Butler County, as the two teams are meeting at the half-court line and at the net to wish each other good luck as we get ready to roll. I don't know the name of our far side official, but I do know on the near side, Brian Jones will be running as one of your officials. And it also looks like, you know what, we got to give a shout out over there on the left side of your screen, wearing the tie, the orange tie and the blue jacket. You got Mr. Shane Decker. He's over there running the officiating as well. Assistant football coach, dad, assistant principal. He's got a little bit of everything. That's how you know that you got a man who can do multiple things. as Grayson County and Butler County close to getting underway here in this matchup. Allison Masden comes in as Bratcher will come out. Brian Jones grabs the volleyball, and we're about ready to roll. They're going to roll it on back to Taylor Gaskin, who will have our opening serve of this 12th District matchup. Grayson County won the first matchup between the two teams in commanding fashion 3-0, but we're underway here today as it just skirts over the top of the net. Butler County receives. The Lady Bears 3-17, Grayson County 9-10. And there's an opening point for the Lady Cougars as it finds the bottom of the floor, and Grayson County strikes first. They lead 1-0. Sarah Kelly, the head coach for Butler County, she has a Grayson County connection as she was the head coach of the middle school program here at Grayson County for a year or two. I guess it was prior to last season she was running, so I'm sure most of these girls like her. Eskew goes high up. I don't know that she necessarily got a hand on the ball, but was able to knock it in. If you got a young lineup out there on the floor for Grayson County, Gracie Eskew out there is usually you'd see Layla Eskew out as well, but I know I was told by her grandfather before that Layla's a little bit under the weather, but I think he said that she'd probably be watching. So Layla, we hope you feel better real soon. And there's going to be a point for Grayson County on that far side, and it'll be 3-0. So hopefully, Layla, you can feel better soon, and we'll see you back here out on the floor in no time. Another serve coming from Taylor Gaskin, the sophomore outside hitter. Having a good little run here to start off. Received by Gaskin, up in the air by Decker, back off by Finley. Up, partially deflected, nice job Masden. The libero goes diving after, setting up Penner, and Penner finds the floor. Grayson County in control early at 4-0. Putting it up, and there's going to be an ace for Taylor Gaskin, her first of the season. Be another serve coming here for Grayson County. It'll be Taylor Gaskin to let it fly. 5 straight to open up for Grayson County. At the net, make it 6. Eskew sent it over. As the bench is loving it. Serve coming for Grayson County. And an ace as it goes out. Shane Decker, the official, was right there on top of it. And Butler County wants an early timeout. Lady Cougars well in control to open up here in set number 1. 7-0, they're up. This is Lady Cougar Volleyball on K105.
Are you looking for the best building materials in Litchfield? Look no further than Future Designs Building Materials. The builder's choice on Quarry Road has everything you need to build your dream home. Jim writes, I'm so glad I came to Future Designs for my new roof. The staff was so helpful and knowledgeable, and they made sure I got the right materials for my needs. Thanks, Jim. Future Designs is more than just a building materials store. Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield. FDBM.net.
Building on experience.
Nice crowd here tonight. As Grayson County has the 7-0 advantage in the opening set. Dug out low on the floor by Kinsley York for Butler County, setting up Penner. No chance. Taylor Leach talking to Ivana Martin, and they had no shot at all. Finding the floor, and it'll be a kill for Grayson County. They're up 8-0. Serve coming for Grayson County. Masden sets it up to Decker. Off to Finley, and there's going to be the first point of the matchup for Butler County. Off a little bit too wide there for Melissa Finley. Carla Childress will come in. She's going to get her first moments of the game in place of Taylor Gaskin. The sophomore had some good serves. Childress still wearing that knee brace on her left knee after hurting her knee in a basketball game a couple of years ago at McLean County. Received by Grayson County, setting it up for Penner. Leach has it, couldn't get it high enough. And point Grayson County, they lead 9-1. And I do like what I saw there from Taylor Leach. She knew immediately what she did. And she looked at her head coach, Sarah Kelly, and said, yep, as if to say, yep, I know exactly what I did there. Schartzer to serve for Grayson, the lefty. Sends it off here on her senior night, and the lefty gets an ace. Ace number 10 of the year for Grayson County. They lead 10-1. Schartzer coming with the serve. Just gets it over the net. York off to Penner now. Decker into the air, off to Finley. Just gets it over, but finds the floor. Is diving after was Olivia Hurd. And you could tell she wants that one back. 11-1, Grayson County on top here against Butler County. Received by Butler County. Schartzer, Decker. In the middle, Bratcher, too hard and out. Point for Butler County. Butler County to serve. And the serve will be taken by Olivia Hurd, the junior. 3 kills, 7 assists, 8 digs, does have 12 aces on the season. And it goes into the net, service error. Goes in to be a point for Grayson County, so it'll be a serve for the Lady Cougars, and it'll be taken by the senior, Alyssa Finley. Finley coming up with a serve here for Grayson, the senior. Lets it fly with the right hand, and it'll be a nice job by Leach to get it up into the air. It's going to turn into an ace anyways. Taylor Leach did a good job making sure that that ball had a chance going back deep to grab it, but it'll turn out to be a point for Grayson County. Miley Franzel sent it the wrong way. Another chance coming here for Alyssa Finley. Received by Johnson. Up into the air, Masden. To Penner, now off to Finley. Into the middle, blocked back by Bratcher. Off to Penner. Knocked over, Decker reads it. Quickly back over, Penner down to her knee. Off to Decker, setting it up into the middle. Bratcher just gets it over and finds the floor. Great job by Mary Ellen Bratcher. And it'll be a serve now for Grayson County, another one for Alyssa Finley. And an ace for Grayson County. 15-2. They lead Butler County here in this matchup. Finley comes to let it fly. Off, over, and out. Too much on it from Miley Franzel. Grayson County hangs on to a 16-2 advantage. Received up into the air. The libero tried to get it off. That'll be 4 hits. Libero Ivana Martin tried to get it back over. One off the side of her hand just a little bit. Another serve from Finley. Received at the net, and that's going to be a point. Grayson as York ran into the net, trying to go down and run it down. That Mr. Spirit was in here earlier. I'm wondering if he has maybe made his way down to check on the soccer team. Ace Grayson County. 19-2 they lead us. I do not see Mr. Spirit in the building. As we said, we're going to have a timeout. Maybe we'll look for him at the timeout. Grayson County on top, 19-2. This is Lady Cougar Volleyball on K105. Welcome back here to Grayson County High School, where the Lady Cougars are well in control here in this opening set. 19-2 over Butler County. Received up into the air by York. Off to Decker. Decker sets it up for Penner, and Penner finds the floor. 20-2, Grayson County on top. I do know we want to give a shout out as well to the middle school softball team. They had a big win against Hopkins County Central today on their 8th grade night. And I see Mr. Spirit is out in the lobby. So if you were worried, we have located him. Up and into the net. Error for Butler County by Franzel. Finley to serve again for Grayson County. Over by Johnson, dug out by Childress. Setting up for Bratcher. Received by Johnson. Up and off the side. Error for Frenzel. Grayson County on top by 20 points here in this opening set. Finley just gets it over. Perfect serve for Finley. Finding the floor and an ace for Alyssa Finley. Tell you what, you love to on this, and I'm not sure if it's picking up necessarily in the camera or not, but Abby Ray, and we'll see it here as that's another ace. She's at the end of the bench, you know, number 34. She's been standing up cheering on Alyssa Finley extremely loud the entire time that she has been serving. She is, you know, pretty much level on it. Maybe, and here comes the serve from Finley, trying to have Grayson County win it, and it goes over the backboard. It's rolling. Might have helped Butler. It doesn't matter. Point Grayson County, set Grayson County. Lady Cougars win set number 1, 25-2. This is Lady Cougar Volleyball on K105 Digital Productions.
Are you looking for the best building materials in Litchfield? Look no further than Future Designs Building Materials. The builder's choice on Quarry Road has everything you need to build your dream home. Jim writes, "I'm so glad I came to Future Designs for my new roof. The staff was so helpful and knowledgeable, and they made sure I got the right materials for my needs. Thanks, Jim." Future Designs is more than just a building materials store. Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield. FDBM.net.
Building on experience.
Look around your home, and there's probably something that was made right here in Litchfield. Leggett & Platt is a worldwide corporation making a wide range of products, including sofa sleeper and reclining hardware assemblies here at home. A portion of your Ashley, Lazy Boy, or England furniture might have been made by one of your neighbors. Join the Leggett & Platt team today. We're a one-shift operation with competitive wages. Our motto is, we work hard so you can rest easy. Leggett & Platt is an equal opportunity, affirmative action, veteran, and disability employer.
Does the nagging pain of a sore knee, shoulder, or hip keep you from doing the things you love? Lose the pain and get back in the game with the help of Owensboro Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. Located at Twin Lakes Medical Center, Dr. Isaac Miller and Dr. Ted Rogers are your local experts for hip, knee, and shoulder problems, from minor sprains to advanced procedures. Learn more and schedule online at owensborohealth.org/ortho.
Welcome back here to Grayson County High School, where the Lady Cougars of Grayson County are on top here in this. We get ready to start the second set. They win set number 1, 25-2 against Butler County, so they're on top here 1-0 overall. Sam Gormley back here with you today. In this matchup. They're getting the final final substitutions as Maylin Balicki, the senior, enters for Butler County, as will the freshman Megan Clark. It'll be Butler County to serve here to start this second set of action here from Grayson County High School, and the serve will be taken by Olivia Hurd. Received by Masden. Grayson looking for another quick start. Eskew puts it up into the air. Official Shane Decker has to back out of the way. Eskew with the right hand. Eskew double hits it down. Off to Decker, setting up Penner. Penner finds the floor for an early kill for Grayson County. A lively crowd here today for both sides, really. Butler County brought a decent contingency from Morgantown. You know, it's actually a point for Grayson County on that. I miss what had happened. So Butler County has an advantage at 1-0 here in this set. Something must be wrong with the volleyball. They're switching them out. Interesting. Maybe it's a little flat or something might be wrong with it. I don't know. It's a serve for Hurd. And it's a ace for Butler County. Hurd curves it in. Butler County only scored 2 points in the first set. They've scored 2 to start the second set. And it's 2-0. Decker keeps it up. Eskew punches it into the air. Dug out by Childress. Finley back over. Into the middle to Franzel. Too long, and Grayson's on the board here in this second set. Ansley Schartzer enters to serve. She already has an ace in the matchup. Schartzer sends it into the air. Nice serve received on the air, and an ace for Schartzer. The senior Ansley Schartzer ties the matchup at 2 here in this second set. Received by Childress. Off to Decker, into the middle to Penner. Penner gonna find the floor on that one. Grayson's got their first lead in this second set. Schartzer on to serve for Grayson County. Into the air and punched over by Franzel. Error, point Grayson County. Lady Cougars back in control here in this second set after Butler scored the first 2. Martin received. Setting up into the air and underneath the net, or double hit rather, called on Kinsley York. Grayson on top 5-2 in this set. I like that all of the little chants that the volleyball team has as well. Not entirely sure how well it picks up on the mics. And that's going to be an ace for Schartzer now as it's 6-2. But you can see they've even got the movements down as well. On the next ace, we'll have to show you their dance moves that they have. Schartzer into the air, received up. Childress off to Decker, who slaps it off with the left hand. Finley off to Penner, off balance. Penner puts it in though. Schartzer has served 7 straight. Grayson County has the lead 7-2. Blocked partially by Finley, but it ends up going on the wrong side of the net. Point for Butler County in 7 straight. Samantha Johnson and Taylor Leach comes in for the Lady Bears. Taylor Leach is a really talented basketball player. Expected to be one of the leading scorers for the Lady Bears. I'd be shocked if she's not the leading scorer for the Lady Bears this coming season. And serve with some velocity goes into the net. Samantha Johnson, she let that one fly. Allison Masden back in for Grayson County, the senior libero, and Alyssa Finley back to serve where she's been very successful. Received by Leach. Back over by York. Decker setting up Penner with a left hand. Going back Childress to Decker. Setting it up, and Penner puts it over. Ace for Grayson County. As you can see that little celebration there. As it goes all the way up the bleachers, as even the fans up top get into it. So they've got like 3 levels as the bench does it, and then the players who are sitting behind the bench, who are not on the bench, do it, and then the fans do it. We won't have an ace this time, but Penner still gonna put it in. Riley Penner doing Riley Penner things. And Finley gonna serve another one. Had a really good game already as Alyssa Finley. Goes up into the rafters, it goes all the way through, hits over the top of the net. Point Grayson County. Tell you what, that ball, it almost got like stuck on top of the net. I've never even really seen that. That was kind of wild. It's where I wish we had, our technology was good enough, and I doubt that we'd even legally be able to do that, but there's a service error for Grayson County. If you watch like the big like NCAA volleyball games, they have a camera that shoots down the net. So they put one pretty much where that ball landed. And it gets some really cool angles because you get players going, as there's going to be an ace for Ivana Martin, ace number 10 of the year. But like when players go up trying to block and so on. Abigail Ray is in for Grayson County. It's the first time we've seen her on the floor tonight. And Mary Ellen Brancher re-enters as well. Martin to serve again. Just had one ace received by Masden. Up to the near side. Brancher puts it over. 13-5 Grayson County. Quickly hurrying back in is Taylor Gaskin. And it'll be Riley Penner to serve. Punched over into the net by Madison Jones. Point for Grayson County. They're up 14-5 here in this second set. Penner to serve. Penner with an ace. Ace Grayson County for Riley Penner. The 25th ace of the season. And out. Service error for Riley Penner. Serve Butler. Kinsley York will let it fly. Decker tried to get it over, but punched back by Madison Jones. 2 straight by Butler. Much more competitive in this set are the Lady Bears. After in that first set, it wasn't even close. 25-2 was how the opening set went in favor of the orange and blue. York serves. Received there by Masden, who was recognized before the matchup for her 1,000th career dig, which happened last night against Owensboro Catholic. Serve Butler. Another one for York. Masden receives. Back over by Decker. Setting up in the middle, blocked by Bratcher. Point Grayson County. Grayson County's doubled up the Lady Cougars here, or Grayson County's doubled up the Lady Bears here in this second set. That brings the fans to life. Gracie Eskew re-enters for Grayson County. I think Penner was the other one that came in. Eskew is also back in. Allison Masden, the libero, will get to serve for Grayson County. Leach. Up now, over, dug out, nice one by Martin. Off the hand of Eskew, and diving after was Masden, couldn't get there. Taylor Leach, the talented basketball star. Lefty gonna get a shot at it. Maylin Balicki. The lone, along with Leach, the two seniors on this Butler County team. Penner digs it out, but it goes wide, and an ace for Taylor Leach, her 5th of the season. Stays alive, but into the net, York. Ends the little rally by Butler. Grayson County back up a touchdown here in this second set. Decker to serve. Decker to ace. And an awkward fall by Kinsley York. Appears she's okay though. As when she went diving in, she had a look of pain, but I think it was a look of, I should have gotten that. Coming up, and that'll be back-to-back aces for Avery Decker. 7 and 8 on the year for Decker. Decker serving towards her father, who is one of the parent officials. And how about 3 straight aces for Avery Decker? Masden up into the air to Decker. Punched over long by Gaskin. Madison Jones, the sophomore. 13 aces on the year, will get a chance. This Butler County team, lots of sophomores. Decker goes up to get it. Nice play by Decker. Ray sets it up and into the floor. Point Grayson County for Gaskin. Alyssa Finley got to come back in. Ray to come out. Carla Childress will come in as in place of Gaskin. And Childress, the junior, are going to get her chance. With Grayson up 10 here in this set. And an ace for Carla Childress, her first of the season. Grayson's doubled up Butler, looking to take a 2-0 lead in this second set. Over goes Butler. Penner sets it up for Decker, who goes right back to Penner, and Penner puts it to the floor, diving after it was Megan Clark. She couldn't get there in time. Childress comes to serve again. Grayson County inching towards a set point. And it's going to come right now. Set point for Grayson County here in this second set. Childress will try to end this set as it ends up hitting off the face of Franzel. Butler's going to keep it alive. Diving after it is Childress. Back up to Eskew. To the near side, received by Decker. Off to Penner, blocked to the net by Butler. Penner keeps it up. Eskew, just a little bit too long. The Bear fans love it. Going back to serve, looks like it'll be Olivia Hurd, the junior. Hurd to come and let it fly for Butler County. Over. Decker. Penner tries to finish it off, and that appeared to be what she'll do, and it is. Grayson County wins set number 2 against Butler County. They now lead the match overall 2-0. This is Lady Cougar Volleyball right here on K105.
Are you ready to help your family get prepared for the unexpected? Here we go! Ladybug and Cat Noir know how important it is to be ready. Because you never know when Hawkmoth is going to strike or a disaster will hit. And you don't need miraculous powers. Just put those planning skills you already have to good use. Make a plan that will help you and your family be ready when emergencies happen. Ready Kids can help. Get started at ready.gov/kids.
Does the nagging pain of a sore knee, shoulder, or hip keep you from doing the things you love? Lose the pain and get back in the game with the help of Owensboro Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. Located at Twin Lakes Medical Center, Dr. Isaac Miller and Dr. Ted Rogers are your local experts for hip, knee, and shoulder problems, from minor sprains to advanced procedures. Learn more and schedule online at owensborohealth.org/ortho.
I'm not here to fire you up. If you're not already fired up, you shouldn't be in this room. If this victory isn't worth all you have to give, then leave. But now, right now is your chance to be a part of a victory the world will remember forever. Victory over cancer. This victory isn't just happening. It isn't inevitable.
What does hope mean?
Now is our time, your time. You may save someone you love.
Time is very precious.
Today's cancer research is tomorrow's victory. A victory that is there for the taking. Grab it. How was that?
Now that was a great halftime speech. Let's go win.
Don't give up. Don't ever give up.
Are you looking for the best building materials in Litchfield? Look no further than Future Designs Building Materials. The builder's choice on Quarry Road has everything you need to build your dream home. Jim writes, "I'm so glad I came to Future Designs for my new roof. The staff was so helpful and knowledgeable, and they made sure I got the right materials for my needs. Thanks, Jim." Future Designs is more than just a building materials store. Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield. FDBM.net.
Building on experience.
Grayson County serves first here in set number 3. They're going to try and close this match out as they're in control 2-0. First one 25-2. Last one a little closer, 25-12. So we're underway here in this third set of action. Riley Penner going to start it off like we started with a point Grayson. Sam Gormley here with you on the call today from Grayson County High School. Mr. Spirit has now made his way out. I guess he just needed to wait until set number 3. He doesn't quite have a pool noodle like he had the last time we were here, which I still would love to know as to how he found it, as there'll be an error to tie the match up at 1 here in this third set. But like I said, I mean, if there's one man that deserves a pool noodle, it is Mr. Spirit. Instead, he's just going with the foam finger, which works as well. Serve for Butler County, and that's going to go too long and out. I know I was talking to Mr. Spirit earlier, and he told me, he said that he had to make sure he brought out the big hat tonight. Apparently, I didn't realize that of the orange foam cowboy hats that he has, there is a big one and a big one. And apparently the volleyball team asked him to bring out the big one, and because of that, he had to oblige. That'll be an error. Point goes towards Butler County, able to knock us up here at 2. But, it doesn't get much better than Mr. Spirit. Obviously, if you're a Butler County fan, you well know who he is. And if you didn't know the name when you just saw him, you're like, oh, I definitely know who that is. Schartzer digs it out, but Decker couldn't get there. Butler County in the lead here in this third set. Butler's only won 1 set in district play so far. That was against Edmonson County. Penner. Over that far side off the hand of Samantha Johnson, and that'll knot us up here at 3. Masden will re-enter for Grayson County. Back in for Butler County is Heaven Johnson. You do have a pair of Johnsons out on the floor. You both have Heaven and Samantha. But it'll be Finley to serve. Childress can't pull it off the turf. And Abigail Ray will get her chance to come in place of Finley. Serve Butler. Samantha Johnson will come through for it. As we'll be back here to have another volleyball game in a couple of weeks, as it'll be Meade County in the second to last home game of the season for Grayson County. Goes into the net on the serve by Johnson. And that'll be it. As in fact, our K105 Digital Productions, I mean, not counting football, we're done with soccer for the season, and volleyball, we're coming to a close as well. It's gone by real fast. Of course, we'll be with the football team as however long their season will go. As Bradshaw puts it over to give Grayson the lead back here in this third set, as the football team will be in action tomorrow night, 6:30 Central Time kickoff, as the Cougars will face the Cougars of Bullitt Central. So you got a matchup between Cougars. Be the third all-time matchup between the two teams. Our coverage begins with the locker room show at 6 o'clock. Be able to watch it where you're watching right now. And that'll be a point for Grayson County. Or you'll be able to listen over on the radio side as well for K105. And what should be a great matchup between district rivals, the third all-time matchup between the two teams. Into the air, comes back over by Gaskin. As they played back in 2012. Grayson County won that matchup in the playoffs and then also played in 1975. Grayson County won that matchup under, first-year head coach, or first full varsity season of Grayson County football was that year. Comes up, Masden does a good job keeping it alive. Goes up and over, and going after his Ray, goes off her hand and out of play. But 1974, Grayson County and Bullitt Central did play. Technically, though, it was JV only. And it ended up a tie 8-8, which technically is the only tie in Grayson County football history, since technically there wasn't a varsity team that year. The only option for it was the JV. So if you want to count that as varsity, you can. But it did go down as a tie, as technically all three of the matchups have happened in Shepherdsville. Masden to serve. Decker sets it up, back to Penner. That one goes all the way up into the bleachers. But if you're making the trip to Bullitt Central, they have a brand new football stadium. As they've renovated it, they have new turf field. They have a brand new press box that I've been told is, when I was communicating with the athletic director a little earlier in the week, as Masden is going to serve for Grayson County, and that'll be an ace for Allison Masden. The way he described his press box was that we had our own booth and it has all the power plugs we could need. And I was like, music to my ears. There's no such thing as too many plugs. As we'll have all of the coverage of that one for you tomorrow from beautiful Shepherdsville. What should be a good night. So get on the road and travel to cheer on the Lady Cougars. I know Butler County is at home tomorrow for some district football action. I don't know who they play, though. I meant to go look that up. Another serve coming here for Allison Masden. At the net. Contact made and a point for Grayson County. They will host Franklin Simpson tomorrow. Be their first home game since Webster County back on the 25th of August. Masden with the serve, dug out on the floor by Butler, but it goes and almost hits a child on the far side. Ace for Grayson County. Luckily, I guess the older brother in the orange shirt noticed that his little sister was about to get it, and he defended her well. Masden up to Decker. Decker sends it off to Gaskin. Gaskin, Decker to Eskew. Goes up into the air, it bounces around on the rafters. Butler keeps it alive, and they get it over, but it will be picked up by Grayson. Eskew over. Had a couple of rafter shots here. Butler did a good job reading it. And it's off the side of the hand of Martin. So one thing that I love about playing in these gyms is the ball will play pinball up there sometimes. Mr. Spirit looks on. Back over by Gaskin. Punched up. Ray receives. Decker gives it off to Gaskin. Gaskin calls in. That's the biggest thing, too, with Mr. Spirit is, like with the pool noodle, he's got some dance moves with the foam finger. We'll have to make sure that on the next point, we cut to him immediately to show you his little celebration dance moves. Like right now, it's going to be an ace, and you better believe he's going to have some sort of move here. Let's see it. Oh, maybe not. Instead, it'll be a timeout. Grayson County leads 15-5 here in this third set. This Lady Cougar volleyball on K105.
Connection builds community. It grows the minds of future citizens and leaders. Connection teaches. It encourages. It builds confidence. Through relationships, through partnerships, through small daily acts, through high-impact programs at all levels. Connection says together, we can.
The one thing I know about Grayson County Schools, when you get the right people going in the right direction, anything's possible.
We are GC Connected.
A rowdy crowd here at Grayson County High School, and the Lady Cougars are on top 15-5 here in this third set of action, trying to finish it off. Allison Masden to serve. Back over by Leach. Coming off to Decker. Penner from the back edge. Diving after is Maston, but it'll go out. Point for Butler County. Back to serve is the 8th grader, Kinsley York. Ray gets it up into the air. Setting it up. Received there by Gaskin. Decker goes with a quick one over. She pulls the fast one and finds it in. She's going to get rewarded, too, to go back and serve. The little sneak attack. Up, and an error off the side of the hand of Madison Jones. Decker to serve again. Off to Eskew. Back up, it does stay alive. Great job keeping it up there was Martin. And it will turn out to be a point for Butler because of it. That was one of the best rallies of the game for the Lady Bears. It's one of the first times that Kelly Harris has come out to talk to her team in what has been a really strong performance. Ray punched it over. Setting it up to Eskew. Gracie Eskew puts it to the bottom of the floor. Back in is Finley and Childress. And Childress looks like we'll go back to serve for Grayson County. Decker sets it up to Penner. No shot. Penner puts it to the floor. Grayson County inching closer towards a sweep. Childress up above. Masden gives it now back to Decker. Finding the floor is Grayson. (20-7), 5 points away from a sweep is Grayson County. Back over, Decker. To Finley, punch back over by Eskew. Childress gives it to Decker. Decker sets it up to Penner, and it is out. Just a little bit too much on it. Butler County will serve. Looks like it'll be the libero, Ivana Martin. Childress there to grab it. Going back is Decker. Eskew just gets it over. Eskew with a reverse, puts it in. Schartzer re-enters. Childress. Schartzer. Decker. Over by Finley. Nice rally here on both sides. Childress and Schartzer didn't necessarily communicate the greatest. Bratcher gets it off. Goes underneath the net, does Butler County, and that'll be a point for Grayson. 3 points away from closing it out. (22-8). Schartzer just gets it over top of the net. Penner off and over. 2 points away is Grayson County. Can Ansley Schartzer, the senior, be the one to finish it off on her senior night? Puts it up. Ace! Schartzer, match point Grayson County. Grayson County trying to finish it off. Ansley Schartzer with match point. Goes up, and that's how it'll go. Ace Schartzer, match Grayson County. They sweep Butler County tonight by a final tally of 25-8 in that final set. 3-0 sweep Lady Cougars. We'll come back, wrap it up after this. This is Lady Cougar Volleyball on K105.
Are you looking for the best building materials in Litchfield? Look no further than Future Designs Building Materials. The builder's choice on Quarry Road has everything you need to build your dream home. Jim writes, "I'm so glad I came to Future Designs for my new roof. The staff was so helpful and knowledgeable, and they made sure I got the right materials for my needs. Thanks, Jim." Future Designs is more than just a building materials store. Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield. FDBM.net.
Building on experience.
Look around your home, and there's probably something that was made right here in Litchfield. Leggett & Platt is a worldwide corporation making a wide range of products, including sofa sleeper and reclining hardware assemblies here at home. A portion of your Ashley, Lazy Boy, or England furniture might have been made by one of your neighbors. Join the Leggett & Platt team today. We're a one-shift operation with competitive wages. Our motto is, we work hard so you can rest easy. Leggett & Platt is an equal opportunity, affirmative action, veteran and disability employer.
Connection builds community. It grows the minds of future citizens and leaders. Connection teaches. It encourages. It builds confidence. Through relationships, through partnerships, through small daily acts, through high-impact programs at all levels. Connection says together, we can.
The one thing I know about Grayson County Schools, when you get the right people going in the right direction, anything's possible.
We are GC Connected.
Does the nagging pain of a sore knee, shoulder, or hip keep you from doing the things you love? Lose the pain and get back in the game with the help of Owensboro Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. Located at Twin Lakes Medical Center, Dr. Isaac Miller and Dr. Ted Rogers are your local experts for hip, knee, and shoulder problems, from minor sprains to advanced procedures. Learn more and schedule online at owensborohealth.org/ortho.
Grayson County wins tonight by a final score of 3-0 against Butler County. It goes in those sets 25-2, 25-12, 25-8. They are now 4-1 in 12th District play in defeating the Lady Bears. As a reminder, we invite you to join us tomorrow evening as the Cougar football team will travel to Bullitt Central. They will take on the Cougars of Bullitt Central in a big district game. A win for Grayson County clinches a playoff spot and puts them in great position to potentially host a home playoff game. So we look forward to that matchup. Tomorrow, 6:30 is kickoff. 6 o'clock will be the Locker Room Show on K105 and also live by K105 Digital Productions. That'll wrap up our coverage tonight. I want to thank our K105 Digital Productions crew for their hard work, or rather his hard work, and that's Trey Cook. He's a one-man show, and he only needs one man. He's like his brother. Those cooks, luckily they take after their mother and not their father because, well, if you know the father, then that's all we can say. So that'll wrap up our coverage tonight. So for him, on a night where Grayson County sweeps Butler County 3-0, this is Sam Gormley saying, so long, everyone.